Hi, welcome back to another exciting episode of Catastrophic Farms. Well, this morning we had a heck of a windstorm and thunderstorm come through, and it's probably a pretty good moment to remind yourself that you probably shouldn't leave crap all over the place because it's just going to blow away in a storm. Yeah, tell that to the kids. Lost my lights up there, but that ain't a big deal. Stuff all over the place, man. Oh boy. Oh hey, good, there was nothing in that. That's good. Yeah, my future garden is okay, looks like. Ladders that we were picking berries with knocked over. Stuff knocked over here. Some of the stuff I haven't even seen yet. Oh, there's my old corn elevator. At least it's not laying over flat. That's good. So stick around to the channel because I've got a little video about this gigantic failure coming up soon. We'll talk about that. Branches out there. At least the bins are in one piece, it looks like. I'm hoping there's no damage to the Quonset that was recently fixed up. Yeah, I got some old junk out of the building the other day because I'm cleaning and sorting and haven't put it away yet. Hey, anybody want a great big smoker? Need to get rid of that thing. Yeah, well, this thing looks good so far. That's great. Not seeing any damage to the building. That's good. The poor farmers are not going to be happy though. Pretty good section of this field is just laying flat. Not something I can take care of, but it's definitely going to cause them problems this fall when it comes time to harvest. So we are in the basement because the winds came up and they were really whipping stuff, and there wasn't a tornado or nothing, but I thought, we better get down there in case a window breaks or something. And knocked over my sheet steel. I had like, I don't know where the other cinder blocks went. I had a couple more sitting on it. I thought that would hold it down, and I was wrong. Blue branches way over here by the garden from that tree over there. That's got to be 200 feet. I think that's where it came from. I really have no idea. I don't know. Came from one of them. Bummer. Pear tree still standing strong. Apparently you can't kill that thing. And the plum tree is good, but the bad news is my poor peach tree, which I planted like 4 years ago and was really looking forward to maybe having fruit next year. Oh man, I don't know. It might survive. I mean, obviously got to cut this out, but we'll see, man. I don't know. God darn it. You put all that work into it, let it grow for a couple years, and then something like this happens. Just a kick in the nuts, man. The garden, thankfully, is not looking terrible. A bunch of stuff laying over, but you know, I can deal with that. At least it's not dead and destroyed, so that's good. I think I have some more branches down in the tree line, but there's so many that are laying over and dead and stuff anyhow, it's kind of hard to tell. I'll have to go out there and reassess. I got to cut a lot of them down anyway because they're dead ash trees. Thankfully, looks like the barn's in good shape. It's not damaged any more than it already was. If there's one thing the tornado of 21 taught me is count your blessings, because it can always be worse. I assure you, no manure spreaders were harmed in this storm or in the making of this video. It has been harmed, however. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm hoping maybe sometime later this year I can start rebuilding this thing. I'm not looking forward to that. Gravel, now fortified with wood. Well, this storm actually did me a favor here. This branch came off of that tree, which, as you can see, leans to the east, and I was going to trim a bunch of it off anyway to take some weight off it so it doesn't come down on my building here. Small victories. Got some pretty big branches down. That big tree in the back in the center of the screen there, that went down in the tornado a year and a half ago, and I just haven't got it cleaned up yet. So that's a whole different storm that knocked that one out. God darn it. Crap everywhere, man. Watch out, chickens. Hey, kitty. I'm gonna come in here. All right. Boy, it even blew crap around in here. Everybody okay? Yeah, everybody okay? All right. Just moved these meat bird chicks into the barn here yesterday and built this netting over it to keep them safe from the cats and whatever other critters might get in here. But they look like they're okay. Stick around for a video on them. I'll probably have one of those come up in a few weeks or sometime. Hey, buddy. All you girls okay? Probably pretty scary, huh? You all right, peacocks? And chicken. I don't know if you can see in there, but we got peahens laying on their egg. So that's exciting. Maybe we'll have a pea chick video sometime. Does look like the rain hit the side of the barn pretty hard as it came through the wood even. Pretty amazing. What are you doing in here anyway? I got a whole coop built for you, purpose built, and you come in here and you want to live with the peacocks. Great. I didn't get this door closed on the west side of the barn. I probably should have. This is where the goats live. But yeah, it looked like it dumped about 10,000 gallons of rainwater inside here. Whatever. Oh boy, run away, danger. Look at all these branches down. God darn it. Looks like they're making a snack of that thing though. And the bark here. Worked out for you girls, didn't it? Yeah. Hey, Daisy. Yeah, eat some of that. You know, I fixed this fence after the tornado in December of 21 and had it working sort of. And what happens? Another damn branch falls on it. Ah, jeez. Fix it again, farmer. So just a little word of advice. When I trim trees and stuff, I will often throw some of the branches inside the pen, especially these maple trees, because goats just love it. It's like candy to them. They'll eat the leaves. That will keep them occupied a long time. However, if they eat too much, they're all going to be pooping like geese, and that's a big dang mess. So go ahead and give them a snack once in a while, but don't give them too much. This much, I don't know, with 7 goats in here, they'll probably be okay. Trouble is, I got another branch down here and some more over there. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds better. Maybe tomorrow. Now this is just odd. This part of the field standing straight up, and it's like one little strip. The wind did this. It's almost like somebody drove through here or something. Weather does strange things. So I'm gonna walk the perimeter of my fence here and make sure I don't see anything, you know, down on the fence so the goats get loose or whatever. As you can see, I was telling you before, there's a bunch of old damage here. Some of it's from the tornado, some of it's previous storms. Heck, some of it might be from before we even owned the place. That one I don't know. That's a dead ash tree, and I don't know if that's fresh or not. I think it is. Looks like it. More of these dead ash trees. They look intact, so that's good. Heck, if they came down inside the perimeter and not on my fence, I really wouldn't mind it so much. Save me some work. Oh, More flat corn. I don't know how they're going to harvest this stuff. I think the neighbors have some sort of a attachment that they can put on the combine that lifts it up, I think. I don't know. This happened a couple years ago with beans, and I think they had some sort of contraption they put on the bean head and it lifted up the beans. But I don't know if they got one for corn. We'll see. Out of breath. Out of shape, out of breath, out of my damn mind sometimes. Which brings us to the only real major problem we've got. This big bastard. I don't know, it's high enough I can't reach it with a chainsaw, and I'm not even sure I can get it with my pole saw. I don't know. And the worst part is, while I am out of the sling, I still can't do any heavy duty work like this. There's no way. I'll re-tear that rotator cuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Try to find some volunteers or be hired out. I don't know. I remember when I lived in town and I had like 2 trees and none of them were this big. I never had this problem. Now I've got like 75 trees, and at any given time one of them needs to be cut down or trimmed or something. I heard many years ago somebody tell me, you don't own an acreage owns you. That's 100% true. Man, it even snapped my flagpole. Oh man, I didn't know it was that rusty. I do now. Godspeed, flagpole. You are a good one. I gotta get those flags picked up. Well, will you look at that? The sun's coming out. Well, you know, I guess that's it. You have a storm like this, maybe just a day or 2 or 3 of cleaning up. Could have been worse. No, nobody got hurt and no damage to my buildings. It's just a mess. Always something like that going on around here. I thank you for joining us. Come back again for more adventures out here on the Catastrophic Farms. Thanks for watching.